Welcome back to Rishi Quant Research. This will be the 5th video of our RSI playlist on our YouTube channel. Before I go ahead with our problem statement for this session, we'll just go quickly and recap what we have done during first 4 YouTube videos in this RSI playlist. So let's go and see what types of analysis or problem statements we have analyzed. So let me take you to my screen and we'll go through one by one up to 4 videos, and then we'll start with our 5th session, that is today's. Okay, so this is our first video, analysis of RSI and next N candle returns. So this has been the bar plots, and we have observation windows, 10 candle returns. I've shown you that we could change this 10 candle returns to 5 candle returns also. Okay, so this is how the returns have been. Okay, these are the RSIs, these are the returns, and at RSI 30 next 10 candle returns has been like this. These are number of observation. For each observations, this is what 10 candle returns have been in number of points. Next, today's RSI trend decides next day's price trend. Okay, so this is what we had come up with. So we went ahead and did this confusion matrix. I have explained this confusion matrix in my second video. You can go and recap that. Then the third is what next after RSI crosses above 60. So same, change on 5th day, MFE, maximum favorable excursion, MAE, maximum adverse excursion. That is, we have considered next after RSI crosses above 60 today, we have considered next 5 days. In the next 5 days, at the end of 5th day, this have been the change in percentage, and this has been MFE, maximum favorable excursion. In those 5 days, this has been at 197th observation. This is change at the end of 5th day. This is maximum favorable excursion, that is maximum positive change at the during that 5 day. Maximum negative change has been 0 or null. Okay, so and this is maximum adverse excursion. As you can see here, for 283rd observation at the end of 5th day, this has been negative side change at the end of 5th day, negative change. Okay, in terms of percentage, this has been MAE, maximum adverse excursion, and maximum favorable excursion has been 0. When it is 0, that means when RSI crosses above 60 or crosses below 60, whatever parameter is under study, that is the candle. Okay, so in this case, this is the highest point. That candle's high or close has been the highest point. In next 5 days has been below that candle. Same here, this has been lowest point. That candle when RSI crossed above 60, this has been 0. That candle's close has been the lowest point. Next 5 days, that candle has fared above that close. Okay, so these are the results I have explained later. You can go ahead and watch my 3rd video in which I have explained this in detail. Next, analysis of RSI at end and start of positional rallies and correction. So far we had limited ourselves with 5 days rallies or 5 days analysis, 10 days analysis, 5 candle analysis, 10 candle analysis. So now we have gone beyond it. Positional rallies and corrections. That means rallies might be 10 candle, 15 candle. Corrections might be 15 candle, 20 candle, 5 candle. Doesn't matter. We will consider those. We will consider, but what will qualify for rallies and correction? For that we have to define something, that is prominence. That is, if it is rally, then what will be the height of that peak, minimum height of that peak, and if it is correction, then what would be the maximum depth of that correction. That prominence we have defined here, that is 70 points. Okay, so all the peaks and valleys has height and depth of at least 70 points minimum. And see here, so 70 means this has to be at least 70. Okay, this has to be at least 70. So these are valleys. Orange are valleys and blues are peaks. Blues are highs, oranges are lows. You can see here E and V. So these have been the observations, and we have gone and plotted our graph for rallies and corrections. RSI at the start of rally, RSI at the start of correction. I have explained this in my last video. You can go ahead and check it. So now we will start with our 5th video, that is today's. It is pretty much interesting video, so stay with me till the end. So for this video, as I told you at the end of my last video, our analysis will be sub time frame analysis of RSI at end and start of positional rallies and corrections. So let me explain to you what I mean by that. So let me get a marker. So this is, I'll consider single rally. Okay, first this is the rally. Okay, or yes, so this is the rally. Okay, this time frame is daily time frame. So this is the start of rally. Now what we'll do, we will go at this day. We will go at this day and we will get 15-minute time frame for this day. Okay, so of course or obviously the lowest of this day will be the start of this big rally on one level up time frame, that is on daily time frame. So we'll go and see what have been the RSIs at intraday levels. Okay, on those observations we have extracted these rallies, and for each rally start we have got these points. So for each of these points or days, we will go inside those days, get 15-minute intraday data and get the lowest of this, and we'll try to find out what RSI has been at this level. Okay, so what RSI has been at this level at same time, at just like that. If it is correction, we will go at this day, extract the 15-minute intraday data and try to find out the highest value. If this is intraday 15-minute data, then obviously this has been the highest point at intra level. To get the sniper entry at these rallies, we need to find out what the RSI has been at this intraday time frame, because if we are going to enter, why not go and enter at sub daily time frame to have better risk to reward. Okay, so let's go and see. So sub time frame analysis of RSI at end and start of positional rallies and correction. Scope of study: Reliance 1 day span of data lasts 5 years. So let's get some libraries imported, load the data and add RSI. We have done that. Let's get the peaks and valleys loaded. Extract the highs and lows in the data. Then this color, just ignore this, okay? As I told you yesterday, this is undesired. It was for something else. I didn't analyze that. I have not included that analysis inside this. So just for the sake of understanding, ignore this. This, ignore it. Next, we'll cross check if we have extracted the valleys and peak. Of course we have. See, all the lows as valleys and all the highs as peaks. Then we will get PNV and PNV next. Okay, so up to this is a flat. If you flat all this data, valleys and peaks, then PNV will be PV, 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 like that. So we will add PNV next. So this, like that, this will be PNV next. Next day is whether it is peak or valley. Okay, we have extracted that. This is required, or this is useful to get to extract the rallies and corrections, because if it is rally, then this will be V first, PNV will be V and PNV next will be peak. If it is correction, then PNV will be peak first and valley later. Okay, so for that it is useful, that's why we have extracted that. So now for rallies, let's go filter rallies only, and we have extracted the date list. Okay, as I've told you, that particular day, starting day of that rally, we have got the list of that. You can be sure of that. See, these are those list. 26th year, 26th, date 1st and Feb. Okay, now load data and add RSI. So now what we'll do, we will first extract the 15-minute data, 15-minute time frame data. So here it is. It's pretty large, so that's will take 5 to 6 seconds. So all entries are extracted. It is 15 minutes, 12:45, 13, 13:15. So that's why for last 5 years, that's why it is 33,823 entries. Okay, so now what we'll do, from this data set we'll extract only those entries which are found in this list. Okay, so those I'll tell you. So if these are starts of the rallies, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are start of the rallies. Okay, so what we'll do, we will here extract intraday data for the 0th, 1st, 3rd, 4th day. That's what we have done here. Okay, so this is intraday data for those particular dates. So we have extracted that, and then sub time frame analysis. Okay, as I've told you, that in that intraday, if this is low and this is where this is the data for that lowest day, then this will be, of course, at the micro level, this will be start of your bigger rally on daily basis. So this is, and what is the RSI at that level? So for those observation, for those date, see, it is 21st 7:30. I'll tell you first. 21st 7:30. You can see 21st 7:30. For this, at its lowest, RSI has been 30.9. So like that, likewise for next all the observations and dates, we have got the RSI. Same thing for corrections. Okay, for corrections, instead of lowest intraday value, we will get like this. If these are the our required days, desired days, 0, 1, 2, 3, we will go into the intraday data of this all days and get the highest value from that. Okay, so for this, if our intraday data 15 minutes is something like this, then of course this will be our start of correction at the micro level, sub time frame, sub daily time frame, and sub daily time frame. Okay, so that is what that is. So we have extracted this. And then we have got the results, and here are those results. Okay, these are the RSIs in 15-minute time frames. Okay, at its highest intraday values. From that point onward, for next several days or couple of days to several days, there has been the correction. Okay, so at these observations, at these dates. Okay, so let's go and plot all these values for corrections and rallies. Corrections for rallies, start of rally, we will, okay, sorry, here start of rally, we will, okay, start of rally will be green and start of correction will be red. As you can see, it is not from these observations, it is generally what we are told, if when the RSI goes below 20, it is oversold. But there is a contradiction in this analysis, in these results. When the RSI is above 20, then the market finally bottoms. Okay, when the RSI is between 20 to 40, then only the market bottoms. Okay, there is a slightly nuance in this, why this happens, and we will I'll tell you about this in our later 2 to 3 lectures. There will be 2 or 3 more lectures in this RSI playlist. So in that I will tell you why this happens. So from this you can obviously see how you can use this analysis to your benefit. Suppose your analysis tells you that the market is bottoming. Okay, that is you have got some signs that the market is bottoming. And if you see RSI is below 20, then you will be alert. You will not go long. Okay, you will not go long when the RSI is below 20. Yet, when the RSI crosses above 20, and when the RSI is 20 to 40, and if you see there is bottoming up, then you will consider to go long. And same likewise for the correction, just opposite. If you predict that there is a correction going on, then you will make sure that RSI is between 60 to 80. If you think there is a top, the market is topping up, market has topped, it has distributions has started in the market, and if you see RSI has not gone above 60 and below 80, in the range of 60 to 80, then you will wait, you will keep patience, and when that goes in that range, then you will look for the opportunity in correction, falling market. Okay, that's how these analysis can be used for your benefit. Okay, this is what you have yourself done. We have actually extracted the data and objectively analyzed, and now our analysis has got the conviction. Okay, that's how you analyze and backtest your data. Okay, understand this. Do not go and blindly follow whatever you are told or whatever you have read. Don't go and blindly follow. Analyze yourself, or get things analyzed first statistically. See if those analysis stands or not. That analysis stands or not. That analysis holds the truth or not, and then believe those analysis. Okay, so that's how the analytical study or technical study should be done. Okay, I have told you the importance of statistical analysis. Okay, we will be doing lot of videos in these kinds of subjects. Currently it is RSI. There will be 2-3 more videos in this RSI playlist. Then we'll move on to Bollinger Bands, ADX, EMAs, volumes, price analysis, volume analysis, candlestick patterns, chart patterns. We will go inside that, extract the data and objectively analyze, and then we will make our own mind and use that to our benefit. Okay, so if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Tell your friends to follow this channel, and you can have benefit of lot more videos to come. Okay, so that's it, and please don't forget to follow my other playlist also, that is Nifty Significant Levels, where I give you the significant levels which is spit out by a Python code just like this. I run the code on screen in front of you and get the levels, and then next day we also see if those analysis stood or not. Those analysis stood to the test of time or not. Okay, so that's it from my side, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.